Neverland. I believe in Peter Pan. There are many reasons why people don't want to grow up. Responsibility, beauty, fear of the future, but that's mine. Peter Pan. Every child dreams of flying to Neverland, where they can walk on clouds, fight pirates, swim with mermaids, and never get old. When I was younger, my family and I went to Disneyland, and after the fireworks, my mother and I would rush over to the Peter Pan ride. We thought of it as sort of a bedtime story. I remember being swept into the ships that would take us to London, England, then to the North Star, then finally to Neverland. Midway through the ride, my head would lean on my mother's shoulder, and the music would rock me into a dream state. A few years passed, and my mother and I were back in line, waiting for the ride. Yet this time, being older, my mom said I could ride alone. That was a big step for me. Not having to ride with someone watching over me, I felt invigorated and free. After the ride, though, I didn't feel invigorated. I felt lonely. I didn't have someone to lean on, someone to say how beautiful or fun the ride was too. No one to share the experience. For a while, I used to think about riding with my mom and falling asleep in her arms while on the ride, thinking about how that would never happen again, how I'm too old and grown up for that. I missed those times, and I wanted them back. Then it hit me, that doesn't have to be true. So what if I want to ride with my mom? No matter how old I get, I can still rest my head on her shoulder and fall asleep as Wendy flies home. I can still be a child at heart. Since then, I have always ridden with my mom. I realized I don't always need to be in a rush to become independent. That's why I believe in Peter Pan and never growing up.